Hello everyone, welcome to class. Let's learn how to make this Senegalese cap. It's trending and it's very beautiful. You will learn a lot in this class. To the newcomers, welcome to my channel. This is Kuchela Craft. To the old subscribers, thank you for always coming back. Please sit still in this class. There are many tips. Watch till the end. If you do not watch to the end, you will miss a lot. So let's go. On the ashoke, cut out 28 inches, and then on both edges of the ashoke, fold it in 0.25 inches twice so that it will have a smooth edge, and sew it. After sewing it, you get the mako. A mako is what we call shoe pad. You can get it where they sell shoemaking supply things. All right, the mako measures 20 inches by 2.75. So that's, you cut it out. Now after cutting it out, you pick up the 28 inches ashoke you cut out before and have folded the two edges, and then fold it onto the right side so that the wrong side will be facing you, because now we have a wrong side. All right, you see the way I place this marker on it. You are going to sew off that excess. That is what we call sewing allowance. So you sew it off. After sewing it off, you go to the machine, sew it from one side to the other side lengthwise like that. After sewing it off, then you turn it inside out and pass the marco inside it. When you pass the marco inside it, make sure that the marco sits inside, like sits at the middle, such that the leftover ashoke on one side will be the same as the leftover ashoke on the other side. If you're using plain fabric to make this, still do the same thing. Other side. Okay, so this is where my marco ends. All right, this is where it ends. So from here to here does not have marco. What I will now do is pick up elastic band. This elastic band. This one measures the width from here to here is 1 inch. So look at where my marco ends here. Now this line is where my marco ends. All right, so I just measure out 2 inches of elastic band, 2 inches, and cut it out. All right, then I'll push it inside on where the marco ends. Cross the line. Look at where the marco ends. All right, then I'll cross it a little by 0.5 inches, just a little. Then I'll pin it down. You are seeing now that my pin is after the line. See my line, but my pin is after the line. So I'm going to go to the sewing machine and sew here off. All right, so it's backstitch here well so that it doesn't pull out. Then after doing that, I will now pull out the elastic band in the middle. Did you see? I'll pull it out and place it here. Leave it at the edge here. Look at the elastic band at the edge. Then I'll still go back to the sewing machine and sew here off. So that way, you see, it's now elastic in nature. You can now grip your head or something. Does it make sense? So do your own that way. So after doing it on this edge, this thing I explained now, you do it on the other edge. So be both sides. You will notice that this one I'm using is not the real one I was using to sew, all right? Because when after making the video, as I was editing, was when I noticed that I didn't capture this frame in the video. So that's why I'm using this. But we'll do it this way, it's going to work. So when you are done fixing the elastic band here, you see this one, the elastic band is in place, and then you do the same thing on this side, elastic band here in place. Then you put the two sides of it together like so. It's going to be this way. You put it together like so, and then sew off the edge. Just let me use this side. You sew off the edge, just like 0.25 inches. When you sew off the edge, then you will now have a rounded piece. Look at what it looks like after sewing. Trim off all your threads. So this is now the wrong side, okay? The right side is now this way. So this is what it looks like right after on the right side. You see that elastic effect that we did at the back. It will help you to grip the head, just in case this size is too big. But just in case you make it and it's too big, so you reduce the length and you are good to go. All right. But this is good enough for somebody who said circumference is 23. You know, the big skull 23. But if it is on the smaller side, I would suggest you remove like 1 inch or so. Next, to make the pleat, you're going to cut out these measurements. Listen, you're going to cut out 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. Ashoke length. This is it. But look at what it looks like. Normally, this is how Ashoke looks like, right? So you cut out your 25 inches and fold it into two. When you fold it into two, you do this I'm doing. You see, to give you a line here. Then you cut along the line. So it gives you two pieces. So for me, I have my own here. Look at my 25 inches here. Look at them. So you do the same thing, 26 inches. So I decided to combine two colors because, so this is the next one, which is 26. Then these are 27, 28. All right. So for 28, you're only using one. Does it make sense? So let's count what I have. Let's go over it. I have 25 divided into 2 is now giving us 2, right? I have 26 divided into 2, giving us 2. Okay. 27 divided into 2, giving us 2. And 28 divided into 2, but I'm using only 1 for this. All right. So I set it aside. I'm trying not to scatter it too, so that it does not stress you. I set it aside. Then I will now cut warden. All right, I will cut warden. Look at my wardens here. The wardens is the same with this, with the ashoke we've cut earlier, but the difference is that you just do -1. So for the smallest one, which is this one at the back, you cut out 2 inches. Sorry, not 2 inches. You cut out two lengths, but the width is 1.25. All right, is 1.25. That's the width, and then the length is 24. All right, 25, 26, and 27. Do you understand? Let's go over it again. The 24 inches, you will use it for the 25. Which is this one. The 25 inches, you will use it for the 26 here. And remember, there are two, not each figure, two. Cut it in two. The 26 inches, use it for the 27. And the 27 inches, use it for the 28 here. Okay? All right, so this now on how to use it. I'm starting from the smallest. So I'll still turn this one this way. So I'll start from the smallest at the back. Okay, now I've done this one, all right? So let me show you how I achieve this, all right? To make it quite easy for you. So to achieve this, I use two glue. This one is UHN. The label has put off. It has a yellow label, UHN, or any other glue will work, or any other fabric glue will work, like I said. Okay, so I've done this one. You see? Let me show you how I achieved it. So this is 25 inches, and this is 24 inches. Yes. I've done the first 24 inches. All right, so you can see it did not get to the end because it is 1 inch short. This is wadding that we use to make clothes. All right, wadding, but a softer one, not too thick. You don't want something quite thick on the head. This is wadding. That's what we are using here. All right, so I place it at the middle. See what I did? Then I'll use this glue. Just drop it strategically, just randomly, and lay it down. The reason I do this is so that it doesn't shift. Then I do on this side too. You see the way it is? So it will not shift. Then on the side where I cut from, it's normally freeze. So that's the side I will fold in first. Fold. Fold. After the folding, I will now use my candle glue and put it at the edge here. The reason I'm not using this other UHN glue is because it takes a while to dry actually. But candle glue dries almost immediately. All right? So, and if you're not careful, candle glue can mess up your work. It will be looking very tacky. So we don't want that. Remember, it's candle glue you're using. So apply pressure. That's what you see me do here. Apply pressure. Make sure you don't miss a spot. Then the next thing, after doing that side, I will now reuse this side and cover it. Like so. Still placing, now place candle glue at the edge now. Then you turn it the other way and start using the other side to cover it. Say applying the candle glue. The candle glue, you apply it at the tip and press it down. You must apply pressure when using candle glue. If not, it's going to dry out immediately and not hold. So press it down, apply pressure. And in all things, make sure that what you're doing is very neat. See, I'm done with this one now. It's very neat and smooth. No glue residue anywhere. If you make a mistake and there's glue residue, leave it. Leave it to dry. When it dries, you pull it out neatly.
So I'm done wrapping all of them. So do well to do your own. After wrapping them, then you bring the base, get a midpoint of the base. Then make sure your candle glue is plugged. Place center to center. So mark a midpoint of the smallest. You're starting from the smallest, which measures 25 inches. You place it on it, center to center. Now glue it at the middle. Just watch what I'm doing. I know the video is fast, but I had to do it so that the video will be short. So glue it all the way to the back, center to center. All right, it's at the middle. The gap on top is same as the gap below. So this
See
is
what I
it.
have, all right? So with the other 25, I will get the midpoint with a chalk. Mark it down. Don't make it. Okay. Now this is it on the dummy, right? This. Put it on the midpoint. On is equal here. All right? I glue it. So my glue is there, the midpoint. Then I will now go up. Where I will apply my glue will be here at the bottom side of it, on this side. So only at the bottom side is where I'm applying my glue here. I apply more. So what I'm doing, I hope is making sense. Don't mind my glue is trying to misbehave. So this is what it will look like. So when you're applying it just at the bottom on this side. Here, just at the bottom. Make sure it's quite neat. So I continue. So this is the place you apply glue. Apply pressure. So apply pressure, and please try not to let your glue touch another place. It can mess your work up. Oh. There's glue here, but you will leave it in case it happens. Leave it to dry. Then you can gently remove it. Don't try to remove it when it's still wet. So you see, I've attached here, right? Now on this other side, which is here, on this other side, it's coming downwards. All right, see, it's coming downwards on this side. The other side it went up. This side is coming downwards. Do you understand? So I'll remove it from the dummy, and now apply because it's coming downwards. On this side, the glue will now be applied just on the top area, not at the bottom now. So don't make the mistake. If you make the mistake of applying it at the bottom here, it's going to be a very tacky job. The glue will be showing. I hope what I'm doing is making sense, right? I hope, I sure do hope. When you apply the glue, apply pressure on it. Press it down to stay. Have you seen what we have? So look at, okay. So look at what we have, right? So I'll pick the next size. And yes, this is it. I'll pick the next size and still get the midpoint. Like so. And place it here. You understand? This one is still going up. Oh, sorry. Get the midpoint and place it here. All right? It's still going up. So let me fix the midpoint. So I put glue at the midpoint and apply pressure. Remember that on this side, glue goes to the bottom area. Okay. Then apply pressure, 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 pressure. Okay. Then I finish it up. Then, oh, you see what I have now? Remember, this is for this side. This is coming downwards. So on the side that is coming downwards, we start applying our glue at the top side of it. I almost thought I made a mistake. Okay. Please be careful so that I don't get a tacky job. Be very careful. Apply pressure. If you don't apply pressure, it will not relax. So far, see what we have. So far, see what we have. Is it clear? This is going up. The other one is coming down. The next size. Make sure it's equal. Get our midpoint. Attach the midpoint to here. All right. No, it's still going up, right? So, midpoint. Attach it to the midpoint. So apply pressure. And then start applying glue at the bottom. Yes, at the bottom. You might need to cross-check so that you don't make mistake. Because I almost made mistake earlier. See what I'm doing? Pressure, very important. If you don't apply pressure after when you're placing it, it will not relax. It will just be standing there. Did you notice what I did now? I made it equal here. All right? Goes on top. Then still on top. Please observe that here I made it equal. Do the same. So remove. So far, see what we've made. See what we have. See what we have. You see the contrast this and this is giving. I wanted it so.
So this is me fixing the last one. So one tip I want to share is that if you're using any stretchy fabric to make this, because you can work with any stretchy fabric, do not fix that elastic we fixed at the back. The fabric is already stretchy, so it will do the job. Do not fix the elastic. We fix this elastic because it's a non-stretchy fabric so that it can grip the hair. So far to what we are doing. All right. Another tip I have to give is when you are done making this, after fixing this last one, please get a toothbrush. that you're not using, to brush off any residue, because by then all the glue residue would have dried. Use that toothbrush and brush it off any residue on the cap that you have made so far. So now I'm done, and look at what it looks like. All right, at the end of the day. So yeah, see me, I'm using the toothbrush like I said earlier to remove any residue. So now that we are done, it's now time to put something at the back. You can put anything you want, any design. If you have idea in making Zara cap, then go ahead. Put any design. It can be a bow, crossbow, it can be a butterfly shape, it can be anything, it can be a rose, just fabric rose or anything. Applique, whatever you decide, put at the back. You remember the 28 inches that I divided into two. So this is the one part of it. That's that long one. I folded it into a stripe and I passed regeling boning, the sewable boning inside, and I cut it off. Then I sew it like I'm sewing in this video. Then the next thing I will do is to cut out ashoke 12 inches into two and fold the two edges. After that's the ashoke. After folding the two edges, I will now make a pleat like so. After, make a pleat like that diagonally from one diagonal side to the other. Make a pleat and then arrange the pleat and sew it down together, and do the same thing for the second one. When I'm done doing it for the second one, I will now join it together at the middle, the two pleats to be joined together at the middle. After joining it together, I will now add the ashoke that has boning inside it. Use it and make just a design. Remember, I told you to freestyle. Just freestyle anything and do. This is something I decided to do. When I'm done joining everything together, then I will now add any applique of my choice. I used gold for this one. So do what you want. Anything that will be fine, place it at the back of your own and it will be fine. Just let your creativity come to play. See the way I did it. Let your creativity come to play, because if you're into craft, you should actually be a very fast thinking person and create
This is the
nice
center part.
designs
So
for
this
your
center to the
work.
center.
Now I'm
This
attaching it at the back of the cap. So attach it neatly at the back and the gele is done. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching till the end. See you in the next class.